Alright, so in this video, I'm going to explain how to play the first part of Fur Elise. Now, the reason I'm breaking this piece up is because it's important whenever you're learning a piece to actually not work on all the sections at once. You do want to break it down into sections and then break those sections down into even smaller sections, which we'll talk about today. But alright, so Fur Elise is a very familiar piece. I'm just going to play it through for you once, the part that we're going to learn, and then we'll talk all about it. All right, so I'm sure you have heard this piece before. It is probably one of the most famous piano pieces ever written. It was written by Beethoven. So let's talk about the piece. The first thing to make note of is the key that it's in. It's in the key of A minor. We know that because it uses no sharps and no flats, which means it could also be in C major, but because it starts on the A minor chord, it's going to be in the key of A minor. All right, so with that knowledge, right, when we understand what key it's in, what we want to think about whenever we learn a piece and we see what key it's in, we don't just want to think, okay, it has this many sharps and this many flats. We want to know what the 1 chord is, and we want to know what the 5 chord is at the very least. If you don't know what I'm talking about between naming our chords as a 1 chord, 2 chord, 3 chord, 5 chord, etc., please watch my video. There's a link for it right here. But if you do know what I'm talking about, great, you're all caught up. So what you want to pay attention to whenever you learn the key of a piece is what the 1 chord is and the 5 chord is. So in the key of A minor, the 1 chord is A, C, E, which is an A minor chord. The 5 chord is what we're going to play. It's an E major chord. E is the 5 chord. We raise the 7th of the minor key to G sharp, and we have our 5 chord. So A minor is our 1 chord, E is our 5 chord. The reason that's important is because we're going to be playing those chords a lot. It's the only 2 chords and actually the main theme. There are some other chords in this part, but the main chords are those 2. All right, so let's get into the notes and what's going on. So let's look at the left hand first. The left hand is just basically playing out the 1 chord and the 5 chord spaced out. So all that's happening here is we're just doing A, E, A. Now I like to use my 5th finger, 2nd finger, 1st finger. If there's something you have more comfortable, 5, 3, 1 could also work. I like 5, 2, 1. So that's all that's happening. And then after that, our left hand is doing something similar, but a different pattern. We're doing E, E, G sharp. So that's going to be pinky, thumb, and then I like middle finger. So you do have to kind of cross your hand over there. So we're doing, and then it's going to repeat that. So here it is. So it goes A, E, A. Let's look at our right hand here. So our right hand, right, I'm going to be in a position like this. Thumb on B, index finger on C sharp, middle finger on D sharp, ring finger on E. And what we're doing is E, D sharp. So you do that a few times. Da, 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 da. And then our thumb plays B, middle finger plays D, index finger plays C, and then thumb plays A. So fingers do a little dance there. Now, one thing that's important here with the expression, right, is not playing it the way I just played it, which is just every note getting an even dynamic, right? We don't want to just do, right? We need to add more feeling to it. So I like to go a little faster, go a little slower, and really, right, the pedal is also going to be very important in this part. All right, so that's the first part. Then what we're going to have to do, right, so the right hand plays by itself. Left hand comes in when we hit that A, does that. Right hand needs to come down and play C, E, A. So, and it keeps the same rhythm that your left hand is doing. Da, 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 da. And then our pinky's gonna hit B, and at the same time we hit B, our pinky comes down to E. Does that thing, right? So after that, our right hand continues the flow and does E, G sharp, B. And then when we come to C here, that's when our left hand goes back to the A, E, A. So watch this one more time. And then after that, our thumb comes to E, and then back up here to do the, and it repeats. Except when you get here now, we do E, C, B, A. Instead of E, G sharp, B, A, we do E, C, B, and then A. So watch that again. I'll go much slower this time. So there it is. So that part, you want to work on that part just by itself and get it down. Now the next part after that, our right hand's going to come. We need our thumb to play B, and we're going to do B, C, D, E. So da, da, da. And now I'm going to show you the left hand, because when we play E here, ba, ba, da, da, our left hand plays C, G, C. So ba da da da, ba da da da. Then our right hand plays G, F, E. So watch that again. G, F, E, and then we play D, and at the same time we play D, our left hand comes down and plays G, G, B. Same fingering you use for E, E, G sharp, G, G, B. So watch that again. Now we need our thumb to come and play F, E, D. So watch that again. Here it is. F, E, D. And then we need to play C, and at the same time we play C, we play A, E, A. That one chord again. E, D, C, B, and then we play the 5 chord again. So here we go. So there it is. So from the beginning. So all we do is, I think before I actually went like that, we actually don't do that. So we do B in our right hand, E, E, then our thumb on our right hand plays E, E, E. So da da, da 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 da, ba da da da, E, E, E. And then our left hand comes up and plays E, 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 E. Sorry if you can't see that, but you're just basically going up octaves on E's. E, 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 E. So I'll do that again. And after we get to that high E, our left hand comes in and plays the D sharp, and our right hand plays the E. The left hand plays D sharp, and then back to your melody. Back to part 1. And then we'll end there. And then part 2 is going to be much different, a little more challenging, but I really want you to just focus on getting part 1 down first and break part 1 down into our different sections. You can just work on literally just that part over and over again until it feels easy. Once that feels easy, then you could move on to and just go right back into that. So that's how I recommend breaking down practice. Really just work on one little part at a time. Don't worry about progressing through the piece. Just get comfortable with each part, and then you can puzzle piece them all together and play out the full part. All right, so I'm just going to play it through one more time for you, just so you can hear it and kind of see it at full speed. Here it is. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you have any questions about this. You can always email me at digitalpianoschool@gmail.com. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.